Happy 4th of July, everybody. It's also the 9-year anniversary of Kevin Durant signing with the Golden State Warriors, a moment that really changed the NBA forever. It's one of those things you don't forget where you were when you heard that news. I was getting a quick workout in before 4th of July festivities, and my phone started blowing up. I'm talking like 20, 30 text messages. Just all my buddies being like, can you believe he's actually going to do this shit? Because it seemed like such a sucker move. Nobody actually thought he'd go through with it. There had been rumors that he was going to do it pretty much all season long, but none of us saw it coming. Even when the Warriors lost in the finals, blew that 3-1 lead, we still didn't really think Kevin Durant was going to go through with it. Because keep in mind, he had just challenged them in the Western Conference Finals, pushed them to the brink right before. If it wasn't for Klay Thompson, maybe the Thunder would have been in the finals that year. So it's one of those things. It was just the end of an era in the NBA. An entire era of competitive teams just died as soon as he signed that contract. The Lob City Clippers, they were basically over. They were a fun team, but as soon as he signed their chances of any real title contention, it was over. The post Tim Duncan in his peak Spurs, you know, the Kawhi ascending Spurs, they basically died at that point too. They'd put up some competitive teams. They had been a lot of fun, but as soon as KD signed there, we knew that they weren't going to compete anymore at that level. The grit and grind Grizzlies seemed like that was the end of the era for them as well. Just so many great teams, so many fun teams that never got a chance to compete for a title. So probably won't be remembered in NBA history because Kevin Durant made that choice. He signed with them. I mean, props to the Rockets. Every year it seemed like they were the only team out west who wasn't just going to lay down for the Warriors. They were actually going to try and contend and actually try to compete with them. But for the most part, it just ended an era of competitive teams out west. And even out east, I mean, out east, seems like teams kind of kicked the can down too. I mean, the Knicks stopped trying to compete. The Pacers really stopped trying to compete. It really just became Warriors and Cavaliers for 4 years there. So it's an interesting moment. I think there's an alternate universe where Kevin Durant doesn't sign with them. I'm not saying he goes back to OKC because I don't know if him and Russ was salvageable at that point, but an alternate universe where he doesn't sign with them, that doesn't create that dynasty. Maybe the Warriors still get a ring or two. Who knows? That team was built to win, but it's just a lot more competitive and a lot more fun in that alternate universe. There's a lot more chances for teams to compete. So it's an interesting wrinkle in NBA history that a guy who, you know, he was a top 3 player at worst, maybe even the best player in the NBA at the time, choosing to leave his team and sign with his biggest competitor. I don't think we'll ever see anything like that again.